Hey everybody, this is Lee, and welcome to the Saturday Journal. I mentioned last week that I went to a Black Sabbath concert. As with many concerts, somebody showed up outside of the venue and started preaching. But I don't understand why preachers preach outside of rock concerts. It's sort of like shouting into the void. Because you have a whole bunch of people who paid $175 to $200 or maybe even more to attend this rock concert, and they're not going to just give away their ticket, throw it in the air, rip it up, just because you say they need to go to church. There are better things that you could be doing to help the world. Instead of trying to infringe on other people's fun, why don't you go out and do charity work? Why don't you go out and help the community? Volunteer in a soup kitchen, help the poor, whatever. Instead of just talking the talk, why don't you walk the walk? Every month, a bunch of my pagan friends will gather at a local spaghetti place and have just spaghetti and fellowship and talking and stuff. Well, this week we did a meditation. It was a double-blind meditation. Basically, we were led through a meditation. We were on the beach. We got into the water. We heard messages. What we were supposed to do is write down these messages. Somebody collected the messages, put them in a basket, stirred it up, and then we passed this stuff out again to get a different message. Some people got their own message again. Most people got a different message. The message I got from the actual meditation that I sent out was immerse yourself in self-love. Love yourself. The message that I drew out of the basket was I see the moon and the moon sees me. I have been kind of lax on my paganism and my worship as of recently, and I think I need to change that. I need to meditate at least 2 times a week, I think. I need to do more magic work, and I need to do more rituals. Okay, for the final part of this video, I'm going to do a meme. I got this meme from one of my friends on Facebook, and I'm just going to read a bunch of questions that was asked. I'll leave a link in the doobly-doo below. Do you have any tattoos? No. Do you have any piercings? No. Have you ever been married? No. Divorced? Obviously not. Children? 0 children. You ever had surgeries? I've had a couple. One of them was for a ganglion cyst on my wrist when I was in high school, and the other was for a hernia I got when I was 5 years old, I think. Have you ever shot a gun? Yes. Have you ever quit a job? Yes. Ever flown on an airplane? Yes. Gone over 100 miles in a car? No, I haven't. Would love to be a stock car driver, though. You ever hit a deer? No. Ever gone zip lining? Not yet. Ever cried over someone? Yes. Ever fallen in love? Yes. Ever watched somebody die? Yes. Have you ever been to Canada? No. You ever ridden in an ambulance? Yes. Have you ever been to Hawaii? No. Have you ever been to Europe? No. Have you ever been to Washington, D.C? I was in Washington, D.C. when I was really super little. We were going to the Smithsonian Museum, and as we were entering, I heard a lion roar, and it scared me so bad I didn't want to go back into the building. So my mom had to stay behind with me, and I kind of ruined the day there. Have you ever been to Florida? Once for Playlist Live. Have you ever visited Mexico? No. Ever visited Las Vegas? I was going to once, but then I had an issue with my van almost burning down, so that didn't happen. Have you ever sang karaoke? Yes. Have you ever laughed so much you cried? Yes. Probably recently. You ever had a pet? Yes. Have you ever been sledding on big hills? Yes, when I was a kid. Ever been downhill skiing? No, but I've been cross-country skiing. Ever rode on a motorcycle? Does a moped count? Have I ever ridden a horse? Yes, when I was a kid. Have I ever stayed in a hospital? I think I stayed in the hospital when I had the hernia, but other than that, I never spent overnight in a hospital. Have you ever donated blood? Yes. Have I ever driven a stick shift? Yes. Have I ever ridden in the back of a police car? No. Have you ever done these things? Leave a comment in the doobly-doo below.